Hello kids, it's Mr. Ramos again. In this video we're going to talk about jumping rope. But here's the thing, what a lot of people forget about jumping rope is that it includes two things: jumping and swinging the rope. So this particular video we're going to concentrate on swinging the rope. Until we're really good at swinging the rope, we can't jump it. But we're still going to warm up for jumping, okay? Now, I always start my warm-ups on the floor. We did a couple crawls when we did the throwing videos, but now we're going to do something called, oh, it's a crawl too, it's the monkey jump, okay, or the monkey crawl. So this is how I do it. You sit down as low as you can, right? You put your hands out, and you put your hands on the floor, and you're going to jump and pull yourself forward. And again, reach out, put your hands on the floor, jump, and pull yourself forward. And of course, you can do backwards. You can push yourself back. You can push yourself back. And that will warm up our shoulders for all the swinging we're going to do today. Now, the second thing we're going to do is a frog squat. The reason we frog squat is because it teaches our body to absorb gravity, to land safely, okay? So it's very similar to that monkey jump, actually. All we're going to do is, trying to keep our feet flat, we're going to touch the ground and stand. Touch the ground and stand. That's it. Touch the ground and stand. Go sideways. Touch the ground and stand. Touch the ground and stand. Touch it between your feet. Between your feet. Not in front of your feet, not outside your feet. Between your feet, okay? So, we got the monkey crawl, the frog squat, do about 10 of each. The third one we're going to do is we're going to practice just bouncing. Because when we jump rope, we don't want to jump up high in the air. We want to bounce like this. Very relaxed bounce. You want to jump about an inch from the floor, no more. Just small little jump. When we do big jumps, we get tired. When we do little jumps, it's way easier to not get tired and do a lot more jumping. Now, the key to bouncing, and especially when jumping rope, is practicing staying in the same place. So find a spot on the ground, just bounce there. Okay, now, for the swinging part. When we jump rope, we're going to swing out here, right? We're going to swing out here. This jump, we're going to swing out here. But, see how my arms are not moving? My arms move very little. Just like my feet move very little. That is how you get good at jumping, by doing less movement, less jump, less swing. But we're going to practice it separately. You're going to practice bouncing, but you're also going to practice swinging them without moving your whole arm around, okay? So here's how we're going to do it. It's easier to start in front of you. So you're going to grab both ends of the rope on one hand. You're going to start in front of you. You're going to try to make a big circle without moving your hand a lot. Make a big circle. Now, when you can make a big circle without moving your hand a lot, try to go in the opposite direction. I almost hit my face. You have to try and go in both directions, because eventually you want to jump rope in both directions. And again, this is not it. This will make you tired and make you miss. See how when I make a big circle, the rope hits the ground. When I make a small circle, it doesn't. That's what you want. Now, obviously when you jump rope, we're not going to do it in front of us. We're going to do it on the side. Now, before you go to the side, practice the other hand. This one hand is always going to be wonkier than the other. Right? So we're going to keep practicing the other side, keeping our elbow next to our side. See how the elbow is next to me? I keep my elbow right next to me. It's not waving around, it's right next to me. And then, of course, practice both directions on both sides. Making big circles. Now, if you can do that with both hands, and both hands have to be good at it, because when you jump rope, we use both of them, right? Then, instead of doing it in front of you, come out to the side. Out here. Okay? Because that's where we jump rope. And it's way harder to make the big circles out here. But look, my elbow is still next to my side. I'm just moving on my wrist. Go back a few times. It's going to be easier to go back. And then forward a few times. I always start going back when you go sideways. It's going to be easier. Jumping rope backwards is harder for the legs, but easier for the arms. Now you go here. Go forward a few times. Keep the elbow in. And then go back a few times. When you go back, it's going to be easier to keep that elbow next to your side. My left hand is not as good as my right hand, which happens to most people, right? If you're right-handed, if you're left-handed, it'll be the opposite. That's what I want you to practice. Practice bouncing in one place. Practice swinging the rope. Once that's easy, then jumping the rope will get way easier. Goodbye, guys. Have fun with it.